himself a little bit of room outside leg stump, and it's just a flip really. McMullen saw him giving himself room, bowled it down the leg side. Gee, that's well hit.
That's where he usually is. 5 balls out of 6. Shape away. I like the Chris Harris comparison. The only difference, McMullen taking it away, Harris used to really kind of nibble it in and then maybe leg cut it away. Can swing it both ways too, and it's something he does so well in the ODI game. Scotland often bowl him 6-7 on the bounce at the top, particularly if the conditions are helpful, as they can be up in Scotland. I think the Royals knew about that and said, well, why don't we try it in the shorter format in T20 cricket? Pierces the gap again. It's a similar area, but an even better stroke from Stephen Eskenazi. It makes it 15 from the over, and the chase very much up and running. Gurkha's 27 for 1. Flags are flying high because the Gurkhas have just started to get moving. Great colour on show throughout every day of this competition so far, and with the pace on the ball just starting to go to the fence, Dipendra Singh says time to get some spin on. Here comes Saif Ali Zaib.
He walked from extra cover and he started to have a conversation there with Saif Ali Zaib, Lenny. I think he said more in those 3 seconds than he said to you in the at the toss of the coin.
Well, not a big fan of the dentist, but it was like pulling teeth, wasn't it, trying to get anything out of Dipendra Singh. Said you can talk in Nepali, or he actually speaks reasonably good English. He gives across the impression that he doesn't, but he's just a man of few words. Loves letting his bat. Bowled him straight through. Rana looking to go down the ground, and the change in bowling works. The stumps castled.
Well, you just wonder, what was the conversation between captain and bowler? Because there was a lot of finger pointing between the two of them after the dismissal. Nicely bowled, just a little bit of drift, but there's no turn at all. He's just trying to hit it too hard, I think. Yep, the bowling change has worked a treat. Shankarana goes for 3. It's 27 for 2.
Joyful music making that pretty picture even prettier here. You can see most of our games, if they go the distance in the afternoon, will probably end either with that sun just tipping behind the hills, maybe going entirely. Bim Sharkey to the crease. He's a man with a point to prove. Not really in the reckoning internationally in this format, very much a mainstay of the ODI side. Some rather paltry returns in his first couple of games. Has to do more.
think there'll be a little bit of a concern if games go the distance and we have a tied match and we've got to go to a super over. They might have to tie a torch to the ball.
That's why the excitement about what Paris Kadku was talking about, the potential of floodlights here in the future. And they've already done marvellous development work at this ground. The outfield's been extended. The stands are in for the first time. Probably been here on this venue maybe 30 different trips. It's never looked better. The outfield, the square, everything. But add floodlights into the mix, that would be quite something.
The only problem with floodlights is you're going to take away